Almighty God, we need you right now. Reveal your glory and pour your spirit out. Almighty God, we need you right now. Reveal your glory and pour your spirit out, oh Lord. Almighty God, we need you right now. Reveal your glory and pour your spirit out, Lord. Almighty God, we need you right now. Reveal your glory and pour your spirit out. 'Cause we need you, we need you, we need you, Lord, let your glory fall. We need you, we need you, we need you, Lord, let your glory fall. We need you, we need you, we need you, Lord, let your glory fall. We can't make it without you. We can't make it without you. Oh Lord, we need you. We can't take it without you. Can't take it without you. Oh Lord, we need you. Let your glory fall. Let it fall like rain. Let your glory fall. We need you. We need you. We need you, Lord. Let your glory fall. Let it fall. Let it fall. We want more of your presence, more of your spirit, more of your love and your mercy and healing. We want more of your presence, more of your spirit, more of your love and your mercy and healing. We want more of your presence, more of your spirit, more of your love and your mercy and healing. We want more of your presence. We want more of your spirit. We want more of your love. We need more of your mercy and healing. We need you. We need you.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Give honor to God, who's the head of my life. To the late Bishop Leonard C. Goins Sr. and the late Mother Rosa Goins. It's been a trying time, and I'm not long-winded anyway, but I'm definitely not going to be long this morning because I want to be able to say something and get through it and move forward. It's almost hard to describe and explain. 80 days after our father, Bishop Leonard C. Goins Sr. passed, Mother Rosa Goins passed. And it was totally unexpected for us. We didn't think she was sick. We didn't think she was in the pain she was in. And we didn't think this pandemic would reach her, but it did. And it's been hard, but we must go on. And a lot of people have been sending their condolences and comfort and saying how he didn't want to be alone. She didn't want to be here without him. So she went on to glory to be alongside him. It's comforting to know that they're both rejoicing in heaven. But at the same time, both of our parents are gone. So that's a lot to take in, a lot to deal with. But on today, thinking back over my life with my mother and how we were going through photos, which started after my father passed, but then after my mother passed, and we're going through all the photos, and there are so many. One majority of the photos Mother Rosa Goins took, and we had containers full of photo albums and photos. We're finding, like, when was this taken? Where did this one come from? But to realize that in almost every event, everything going on in our lives, she was there. She was around, and she took pictures to remember and grab that time during that event. And it was just amazing to go through and see some of the things that we and remind us of all the times of how she was always there. And it reminded me of St. John, the 19th chapter. Starting at the 26th verse, it says, "When Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciple standing by whom he loved, he saith unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son." And the 27th verse says, "Then saith he to the disciple, Behold thy mother. And from that hour that disciple took her unto his home." And it's amazing because at this point Jesus is on the cross. He's dying. But when he saw Mary, he took time out to make sure that she was taken care of. Because at every event in Jesus' life, Mary was right there. She stayed with him. She followed him. She walked along him in his ministry just like one of the other disciples. There were times when she was there when they weren't. And that's a mother. That was a mother that was so supportive and loved her son so much that whenever anything was happening, she was right there. And that reminds me of my mother. But just thinking of that, and thinking of mothers in general, a friend of mine was like, I know your dad just passed. I know that was rough, but mom. He said it's so much harder. And like, we don't give dads the just they deserve sometimes. But mom, there's something about that mother. There's something about having that mother that's always there for you, no matter what's happening. I said it's funny when my mother was first diagnosed with dementia. Sometimes my father would come tell me a story about something that happened that was related to her behavior based on the dementia. And he would see the look on my face and he would stop talking about it because he's like, he saw that my facial expression said, leave my mother alone. And then in return, doing services or just talking with my aunts and everyone else, we would talk about who was her favorite. And I always say it's my sisters because that's who she's always with. My dad would go, it's that boy. It's that boy, that's her favorite, because I can't say nothing about that boy around her. I said, but it's that mother. That motherly love is just abounds so much. And I realized it was hard when my father passed, but when my mother went, that was... And I just think about looking at Mary. You can see as Jesus went and ministered. It's always mentioned there goes Mary. Mary was there when Jesus was on the cross, because at this point Jesus is on the cross dying, and Mary is right there. Most of the disciples had already scattered because they were for fear that the same thing might happen to them. But John, Mary Magdalene, the women were there. And so we gotta give them props for that. Everybody knows it. Mom, you can count on mom. There's something about that motherly love. And for her to stand there and watch her son die on that cross, but she stayed there. She wasn't worried about what might happen to her. She wasn't concerned about anything they might do. She was there because her son was there. And she stayed there. And as he was dying, he recognized the fact that there she is. Here I am on this cross dying, and I look down, and who do I see? My mother. She's right there. So we need to treasure our mothers, give them the flowers while they're here. I'm grateful for the fact that when they told us there was nothing else they could do for her, and we said bring her home, we all got to go in that room, hold her hand, talk to her, and she recognized us. She talked back to us, and we were able to say, I love you, hold her hand, and comfort her in her time as she was going. Take the time and cherish your mothers, your fathers, your loved ones while you have the chance. That's all I can get through today.
Zion is calling.